Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your power message for Monday, Magical Monday. So, I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for you today. We're going to bring in the Masculine Message Tarot to see what energy you are in. We're going to use the Masculine's Madness 1 and 2 to see what's going on in your minds. And we're going to bring in the Thera-Pets cards as a little message of support from heaven and, to really check in and see what you need to know. But before I start this, over the weekend I was talking about the thumb and, if you've hurt your thumb or your nail or you've done anything to your thumb, and that may be on the right side, which is connected with your own energies, but they've also made me do something on the right thumb as well, or the left thumb, because this is also about both energies. So what I'm really feeling is you're receiving a thumbs up today from heaven, which may be coming through as physical things you're doing to your thumbs because you're learning how to overcome your fears. And this is about your own fears and insecurities, but also about what your feminine is going through. So feminines, if you're cross-watching, it's not just you who experiences your twin or experiences the things they go through or the pain or the struggle or the emotion. Your masculine feels that too for you. So your masculine will feel what you're going through, your insecurities, your doubts, your struggles. So you are one. So you're being reminded of that. You feel what each other feels because you are part of each other. So the more at ease you are, the more at ease they are. The more in struggle you are, the more in struggle they are. So if you want your journey to flow better, start feeling better and focusing on raising your vibration to focus on peace. And that's coming through very strongly today. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around the masculine today, please? Straight out. I've got a few cards coming out here for the masculines today. And what's going on within your mind or your situation? What do you need to know? And I am doing later on a reading about age gaps. And I'm also going to do a celebrity connection reading as well, which may mean something to you. What's going on with the masculines today? What do we need to know? Straight out. So the energy coming up is just because you feel like trash doesn't mean you are trash. Now, this is really interesting because a lot of the times you don't feel good enough for your divine feminine. You feel like a failure. You feel like you've made mistakes. You regret things you've said, things you've done, the way you've behaved, and it doesn't feel very nice. And you can feel like trash, which is really feeling like garbage or, unworthy. You feel worthless. And the angels are saying to you, just because you feel like that, which is all coming from the ego saying you've made a mistake or you've done it wrong or, you're not enough. It's all coming from the ego. It doesn't mean it's the truth. It doesn't mean you are trash because you're not. You are valuable and strong and powerful. You are handsome or beautiful. You are excited and powerful. So you're being asked to see yourself in a higher way. So the angels are saying to you, change the way you're looking at yourself and your whole life will change. Start valuing yourself more, looking after yourself more, being good to yourself more, doing things that you enjoy and you love to do. And the thing is, a lot of you have lost your confidence within situations because you may have been in marriages for a long, long time or jobs for a long time and you've lost part of who you are. So you have to find yourself again. So you've lost confidence in those kinds of situations or connections. And when you see your feminine lights you up inside and reintroduces you to the part of yourself that you've forgot. And that can be exciting and elating, but scary, and it can bring up vulnerability. And that's when you may make mistakes and you feel bad. But there are no mistakes. There's only lessons that lead to blessings and love. Everything you go through grows you and shows you the way. So the unicorn is about purity, innocence, childlike energy, playfulness, and forgiveness. So I feel you're being reminded today to forgive yourself and feel free. And feminines, if you're cross-watching, this is a huge sign for you to stop bad-mouthing your twin. And I know that not all of you do this, especially if you've been watching this channel for a while. But if you do, if you've been bad-mouthing them, blaming them, shouting at them, talking about them and saying how bad everything is and calling them names being bitter towards them because of the situation. You have to stop doing that, because your masculine feels what you feel and knows what you know. So if you're saying how bad he is, he's going to feel worse. He's going to feel like trash. And you know that he isn't, because you love him. It's just the situation sometimes. It's not how we want it to be. So we start blaming everything because it makes ourselves feel temporarily better. But that doesn't last either. Inside we know we are one. So what you give out, you get back. And the way you're talking about them or treating them is really the way you're talking about or treating yourself, because you are one. So masculines, you might feel like trash. You might feel unworthy. You may feel, like a rat or whatever it is you're calling yourself, but you aren't. Just because you feel that way doesn't mean you are. So you're being reminded as well how powerful our thoughts are and our feelings are. And you'll know by the way you feel. So if you feel bad today, make a conscious choice to change. I finally see what I've done. And this is where you are. I finally see. I see what I've done. So you're gaining a new perspective. You're seeing things in a new way. You're saying to your feminine, I finally see what I've done and I feel like trash about it. And the angels are saying, well, just because you feel that way doesn't mean you are. Your feminine still loves you, wants you, desires you, and needs you. See it in a new way. I will taste your sweet kiss again. Sweetness. So you're saying to your feminine, I really hope that you'll forgive me and we can start again. I want to kiss you. So you're saying to your feminine, I will taste your sweet kiss again. I will kiss you. I will see you again. So this is your way of saying it's not over. It's just beginning. And that you really appreciate their sweetness, the way they've been. Even when you've treated them badly, you're saying thank you for being you. And I want to care for you the way you care for me, but I want you to take care of my needs, nurturer. So the nurturing energy in this card is the energy of the Empress, the energy of the divine feminine. Your masculine knows that you can give them everything they've ever wanted, and that satisfies them inside, and they don't need to go elsewhere to seek out adventure or seek out love or seek out commitment or the sensual side, the desire, because it's all in you. And he's saying, I want to be able to take care of you and your needs, because I want to do that, to come into this connection equally, but I also want you to take care of me. So in other words, what he's saying is he's allowing you to look after him, because in union you look after each other in a very powerful way. You are one with each other. So he's saying, I know that you can give me everything I want. And I'm so lonely, but I just want to be left alone. I feel isolated. So this is what he's doing. He's wallowing today. So feminines, be at peace. And the reason I'm addressing both of you, because I know you're both watching. So masculines, you are not alone. You are not alone. You may feel isolated because you've shut yourself down because of this pain. You're realising finally what you've done, and that your actions have consequences, and you feel bad about it. You don't feel very good today because of this. And you're saying, I want to make it up to my feminine and feel good again, but I also know I have to forgive myself, because that's working on self-worth. So forgive yourself and feel free. And I miss your warmth, even if I'm giving you the cold shoulder. So you're missing your feminine's warmth today. And this is saying you don't have to give them the cold shoulder. You've done that in the past. You're saying, I finally realised what I've done. I know I've acted awful and given you the cold shoulder when all you've done is warm me and give me love. So feminines, don't feel guilty about what you've been doing, because you've been loving them. And don't take anything personally, because it's not you. Okay, this is what the masculines are going through. And this is why you may have been experiencing cold shoulder, a frozen shoulder, issues in the shoulder. Remember, we've spoke about that. So if you've been through that, and I experienced that quite powerfully, is it a week ago now? It goes by so quick, where you couldn't move your shoulder. It's like it's frozen up, because your shoulder is connected with burdens and releasing burdens and the need to feel better. So release the burdens today and embrace the light. And we've got madness. Please don't let this drive you crazy. I love you. So masculines, you're saying to your feminine, I'm sorry if I've drove you crazy. I'm sorry if I've treated you in a way that's made you doubt our love or think you're going crazy or questioning your sanity. I do love you. So feminines, if you're watching thinking, I don't know if I'm making it up in my head. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I don't know who I am anymore because of this love. Your masculine is saying, please don't let this love drive you crazy. I do love you. So masculines, you know you love your feminine and they love you and you're worthy of each other. So forgive yourself today. You're saying it's better for me to be alone right now because I'm finding my power. So on this day, you're finding your strength. So you're saying to your feminines, give me time today because I need to find my way out of this situation. And I'm dealing with my ego. So you've got 5-5 because that's about change. You're making changes. And look at this, I don't want to lose you. So you've got 5-5-5 energy. 5-5-5. You might be saying to the world, everything's fine. If you're a Buffy fan, you'll know what I mean. Faith said to the world, 5-5, is everything okay? 5-5, it's all good. When she was struggling inside with her own self and her own dark side. And this is what you're being shown. Your masculine is saying, I'm dealing with my dark side and I'm handling it by myself because I don't want to drag you into my pain because I feel bad and I don't want you to feel bad either. So your masculine is dealing with the ego. So masculines, if you're seeing 5-5-5, it's a symbol of rapid change and rapid manifestation. There may be chaos, upheaval, because you're sorting through your thoughts and you're saying, I'm finding it hard to be away from you right now, but I know I'm healing. So you know that you're healing within this situation. You just need some time, room and space. And that's why you need time, because you're saying to your feminine, please be patient with me. I must do things at my own pace because that is how I'll follow through on my plans. So feminines, don't push, force, make things happen, be at ease with this journey today. Because the wheel of fortune is moving things into place, divine intervention. And masculines, you do trust that you are truly meant to be with this person. You feel it inside. I trust that we are meant to be. But you're also dealing with your fear and insecurity. So the angels are saying to you today, just because you feel bad about what you've done, it doesn't mean you should hold on to resentment and pain and never reach out again. It means all you have to do is forgive yourself, because just because you feel that way doesn't mean it's the truth. Just because you feel trash, it doesn't mean you are trash. You are worthy and powerful and strong. So believe in yourself today. Believe in this love and understand that your family loves you and has already forgiven you. But now you have to forgive yourself. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.